This is Rockets Over the Iron Curtain. How the Space Race Defined the Cold War, written by Kim Lassier and Allison Donovan, narrated by Kasey Elledor. Book Introduction. The space race between the United States and the Soviet Union was one of the defining aspects of the Cold War. As successes and failures in space exploration became proxy battles in the larger ideological struggle between capitalism and communism, both superpowers poured massive resources into their space programs. In his book, Rockets Over the Iron Curtain, author Michael Neufeld provides a comprehensive overview of this pivotal chapter in the Cold War. The origins of the space race can be traced back to the aftermath of World War II. As the Cold War began, both the US and USSR realized the potential military applications of rocket technology and recruited former German scientists to work on their rocket programs. The Soviet Union scored the first major triumph with the launch of Sputnik 1 in 1957, the first artificial satellite in space. Sputnik caused fear in the US that they were falling behind in technology and galvanized increased spending on space and weapons development. This kicked off an intensifying competition between the two nations to demonstrate their technological superiority through feats in space. In the 1960s, the space race entered the public imagination through heroic astronauts and cosmonauts. Both countries invested heavily in human spaceflight programs, with the U.S. declaring it would land a man on the moon before 1970. Despite early Soviet leads in putting the first human in orbit, the U.S. prevailed in the race to the moon, with Apollo 11 landing on the lunar surface in 1969. Neufeld explores how human spaceflight programs were imbued with nationalist and ideological symbols, becoming representations of competing social systems. Beyond the major milestones, Neufeld also delves into the development of rockets, satellites, and space technology as part of the larger military-industrial complexes in both nations. He examines how scientists, engineers, and military officers on both sides drew on the same pool of technology to create increasingly sophisticated rockets and spacecraft. Despite cooperation in some scientific realms like the International Geophysical Year, much space technology was shrouded in secrecy and state security restrictions in both the US and USSR.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?